have to probably adjust the angle a little bit to get us both in there,
Yes.
but I will do that. We'll do it live. Whatever. Who cares?
If you're here
We're both
already,
here.
Hello. It might be confusing that we're both here, but we have some wonderful news. Wonderful to us.
I had a disease.
Oh,
There it is. Yeah, see. So this is where you can see the delay. So
I see.
mute that. But then if we go to our live, we can actually see our angle. All right. So let's get our angle.
What a joy it is to have nice lighting.
Right?
Yes. So, I don't know if anyone's here. I don't think so. Not yet. Maybe.
Who are watching?
Oh, hello. You are here. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and tell you while we're getting set up, and we'll probably just say this later when other folks come. We both got tested for COVID. For COVID being, that looks good. Yeah. For COVID being present now, and also for antibodies. So my test came back both negative, and Tay came back negative for COVID, but positive for antibodies. So it's technically safe for us to be together because I cannot give it to, if I were carrying it, I could not give it to Tay, and Tay has been isolating and lives alone. So there we go. That's what we're doing, and we're very happy to be able to be together again because this is fun.
Also, when we're running really late, then one of us can entertain the camera while the other one keeps getting set up.
Yes, it's good. It's very good. Yes, so it's hot out there today in New York City. A scorcher, as they say. Make sure you wear plenty of sunscreen, folks. Yes. Yes. So, actually, I feel like we pretty much have everything set up.
Let me do this just so we can make sure and see the comments.
That's good.
All right, cool. So those are the comments coming in. This is us. All right.
Yes.
How is the sound, everybody? Can you hear us okay?
Let us know about the sound because we're not using headphones. Because then only one of us would be able to be nice.
That would be strange.
Yes.
That's okay. Hello. Hi, everyone. Look, we're together. Hey!
Yes. We're
Yay!
excited.
We're both here. Awesome. Thank
Sounds
you, Jennifer. Awesome. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you.
Yay.
Slightly farther away to get us both in, so I'm going to be squinting a little bit. Don't worry.
Yes.
But at least we can both see the comments now. That's
that is good.
Yeah.
And we can see them at the same time. That's cool. And there's no delay between us.
No delay. Hey, I had COVID. It was here. It was in me. I very much isolated for the past, I don't know. I mean, I live alone. I don't
you've been isolating.
Just done did it. But yeah, the Malord is here.
The Malord is here.
Yeah.
It's here.
The Malord is here. I brought some antibodies to the party.
Yes.
Yeah. So we obviously we wanted to be responsible and get tested before we would interact with each other. So this seems, like this is a doctor-approved, safe way for us to interact. We're still, because testing is free in New York right now, we're still going to get tested
frequently.
Yeah. Might as well. We should.
Yeah.
And monitor symptoms, all the good stuff. Because, and I don't, I have antibodies. I'm still going to wear a mask everywhere I go.
Yep.
Because you should.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just because things are opening up doesn't necessarily mean it's safe to be gathering in large groups or be going to restaurants or hair salons or anything like that. It's not.
And we don't know how long antibodies last, Maybe it's not guaranteed for life. It might be a couple months, might be a year, might be 2 years. Better to always be safe. So for right now, we're probably good, but it's,
Yeah, that's the reason why we're going to keep getting tested.
Yeah.
So
want to be respectful. So, hey, there's that. Hi, everybody. Look, we got 15 of you here. I know it's not our usual night, but we're going to have fun tonight.
Yeah, I'm having fun already.
We're doing Shira cocktails tonight, y'all. Yes.
All the gay shit.
It is the gay month. And anyone's like, oh, I'm sad that there's not Pride this year. If you've been out in the streets protesting for Black Lives Matter, then you have been celebrating Pride.
That's what Pride is.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a riot.
Pride is a riot. This is maybe the best Pride. I don't want to say best. That sounds celebratory. This is the most real, appropriate Pride we've had in a very, very long time.
Yes, and the most important to dance.
Yes.
Because we cannot be free until we're all free.
That's simple.
That's how that works. That's how justice works. Real justice. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
To be making some cocktails again. Oh, do we have everything?
Yes, we do.
We do.
Usually I'm sipping on things.
Oh, well, I guess we should get started on making one so that we have something to sip on.
We should. All right. So we're going to keep it kind of simple. We just are going to stick to a Shira cocktail. Then we've got a Capture cocktail based on our discussions. They're also both. They're based on traditional recipes. They're not too hard to replicate. Let's start with the Shira.
That sounds good to me.
So as we talked about in the episode, Shira's kind of an original bean.
Yes,
really.
the first one.
Yeah. So we wanted to go back to one of the first spirits. We chose Aquavit as our base. Aquavit, spirit of life. Hi, Jack. Jack's yelling. Jack.
Let us know if you can hear Jack. Jack wants to know.
He wants you to know. He's a gay cat. He thinks he's part of this. He's
part.
had many boyfriends.
Yes.
I love my gay son. All right. So for the Shira cocktail, we're going to need a shaker.
Oh, yeah. So convenient. It's right there behind you. Very nice.
I think I was drawing a weapon, but it was cocktail shakers, which is accurate.
It's kind of like a weapon.
I should also explain, I don't usually wear this with makeup, but we wanted to do cosplay, but there's so much going on in the world right now, so we just, I was like, well, look, Prince Peekaboo is like a hermit character. No one's ever really seen him. So I got blue hair. It's close enough. I did some makeup aligned with the character. That's the best I could do.
Yeah, and I just wore some gay shit. I'm wearing a pride shirt, so that's where I am. I rode a bike over here, so I only had a certain amount of time to get unsweaty and change my t-shirt. So that's what we're working with tonight. But I'm so happy to be here because this is so much. It's so great to not be doing this virtually and being well, we're still virtual with you, and it's wonderful to be virtual with you. But being virtual with each other was a little bit of a challenge because there's timing and delays, and it's great to be next to a human.
Yeah, it's been a long
that
time.
I like a lot.
Not just any human, this human right here. Hey-o. I agree. I haven't been next to a human in a very long time. In general. So
it's good.
Let's take some drinks.
Let's do it.
I forgot how to talk to people. I was never good at it to begin with.
You're doing great.
All right. So
how to make this
for the Adora/Shira cocktail, I wanted to make something big, tall, and sparkly because that sounded like Shira, right?
Oh, Shira.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with that classic build that I love to use, which is a Friend 75. Friend 75 classically, gin, lemon, simple syrup topped with bubbles. So for this, in place of the gin, we're going to use our Aquavit, our spirit of life. We're going to use a honey syrup instead of a regular simple because it's just going to add a little bit more rich depth to it. It's local honey. And then we're going to add a little bit of yellow chartreuse as well with lemon. So it's going to hopefully be earthy. We're going to top it with bubbles. It's really rich, a little bit herbal. We'll see if we do our heroine justice. So, you got the stuff in front of you there. If you wanna, yeah, right there.
All right. So, don't start with the most expensive.
You know what? Do the honey and I'll do the juice.
Okay. This is the local honey.
No, that's
No. Oh no.
that.
It's in a similar container.
Yes.
Local honey is great because it's good for allergies too.
It's true. You can have a lot of like antihistamines in your local environment. Would the idea behind it.
Yes, I have a lot of allergies. How much honey are we adding? Yeah.
So we want a half ounce per drink. So since we're making 2 drinks, do a whole ounce.
Okay. Wonderful. All right, there's my honey in there. So I'll just grab this aqua beef right here. Because the other inexpensive ingredient is lemon, and you're still working on that.
Well, I'm just gonna squeeze this lemon in here because we want about a half ounce of lemon each. But you don't have to jigger it. I'm not gonna jigger it. I'm just gonna put it right in.
I
So
trust you.
can keep
I trust you. All right. So how much aqua beef are we doing here?
So we're gonna do an ounce per drink, so 2 ounces total for 2 drinks.
Beautiful. Nice.
I am meanwhile squeezing a half an ounce of lemon juice per drink into this.
Teamwork.
Yeah, Google faster this way.
No. All right. I got my chartreuse here. How much chartreuse are we gonna put in?
So we're just gonna do a 1/4 ounce or a 1/4 of an ounce per drink. So do a half ounce for the whole batch.
All right.
That lemon juice went into my crotch.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's okay. It's a disinfectant.
Yes. And you're wearing dark colors, so it shouldn't.
Doesn't matter.
It shouldn't. I guess on whites, lemon juice sometimes browns.
See the sun anymore.
We're all vampires here.
It's true. Like the one time, most days, the only time I leave the house is to go for a run, but I wait until like the hours between like maybe like 9 and 10, where I feel like there's still enough people on the street that it's safe, but there aren't too many people on the street, so it's crowded.
Oh. Are you back?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
we're back. We should be back. Okay. Hello. Oh, and then we froze for a while. All right. This is going to be a weird part of the video, guys, because right now we're seeing how far behind or where we left off. And you might be seeing us figuring that out. So it's a little weird moment in time. And we're back. Okay.
Cool.
Great.
All right.
It's good to be back. We'll keep an eye on that.
Click back over to our meeting.
Oh yeah, so we can see. I mean, we still look frozen on what we're seeing, but why is that frozen? Maybe we should refresh the video.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right.
So we're back. Okay, great. Sorry, guys. Wow.
Yeah,
weird.
sorry about that. Okay, we're back. Cool.
Sometimes I don't know when I paid my internet bill last, so you never know. You've
Yeah.
done pretty good.
Well, if you didn't pay it, then it just wouldn't have come back. So
Well, it's back, so I guess I paid my bill.
yes, good thing.
Who knows? Yes, thank you all for sticking in there. I'm glad to see that everybody's still there. I was like, we got 27 people. They're gonna go. All right, cool. Yeah,
All right, so we put all the stuff in there.
all the stuff's in there, right? We got the
Yes.
sugar, we got the
The
other
lemon's
stuff.
on this side,
Yeah.
so I'll put it over
Oh,
here.
great, yeah. All right, so let's ice that baby up and shake it.
All right,
You go over that?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I just realized maybe I should have like tongs or something. I don't want to touch the ice. I'm gonna use one of these.
I have.
Do you have tongs? Back here. Ice tongs. Ooh, that would be convenient.
You and what? Oh, where do you? Here.
Oh,
There you go, baby. So.
oh, so cute. Beautiful. Oh no. All right.
Well.
Oh, there we go. There we
Okay.
go. Got some loose there. Those are adorable. So cute.
All right.
Nice. That looks good.
Great.
Gotta be safe.
So.
Do you want to shake it? If you want me to shake it. You can shake it. All right. This is going extremely well. Yes?
It is going. It's doing great. You know what? Because we're together.
Yes. We're having a good time. That's what matters. Are y'all having a good time? I hope you are.
I do too. All right. So we're gonna split this between 2 coops, and then we're gonna top it with bubbles. Hey, I'm gonna give you this, but be careful.
All right. Okay.
You have a history.
Nice on bringing up my past, my painful past. It's all right.
I'm just.
Actually, that was almost a year ago now.
That was our first episode, wasn't it? Or a second?
I feel like that was our second because I think that was our Pride episode
Yeah. You
that I
almost took your
yes.
eye out with a bottle of bubbles.
instead I took my lip out. I hit myself right in the top lip. And it was pretty swollen, but I think we had just finished the video, or that was the end of the video, so it was fine. But good memories. That's just a very good lesson. I have a physical, I mean, not like an actual physical reminder, but like a pain memory of a reminder. I can do it.
And you just never should leave it just alone like that. Oh, that was great though. Look how far we've come.
Look at my competence.
Look how far we've come. It's not a song. It sounds. All right.
Sounds good.
So,
Ooh! You know, it's got a little
huzzah!
celebration.
All
Goes over
right.
a little bit. Yes.
Bubbles. Liz. All right, here are our Shiwa drinks
Yeah.
in honor of
It's blonde.
Zora. It's blonde. It's big and tall and sparkly and powerful. There you go. I'll
Yes.
let you
Oh,
express
thank
your own.
you. I will. I'll express it
I mean,
myself.
I'm full of antibodies right now, but still want to practice. They don't mind if that's the thing that doesn't come out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right.
Cheers!
Cheers. Virtual cheers. Mmm.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yes.
it's really earthy, kind of rich and herbal and round. It's not sweet.
Ooh.
I thought
Yeah.
the honey syrup was gonna make it like very cloying, but it's not.
Yeah, first I got kind of like that like natural like homemade lemon drop candy kind of, and then like a little bit of like licorice.
There, yeah, that's definitely from the chartreuse from
Yeah.
the aquavit too. So there is kind of a licorice quality there, but I really like this.
Mm.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Welcome back,
everyone.
everybody.
Yes.
Practice safe mixing. Yeah, the world of mixing is going to be weird for a while, honestly. It's one thing with just the two of us, you know, that we have test results. We're trying to be respectful and safe, but oh my God, I can't think of what it's going to be like being behind a bar for a while, because it's just not, and we're going to have to bartend differently. That's just,
pre-batch feels like the way to go.
Pre-batch is what I'm doing in my bar, and that's all I'm willing to do in my bar, honestly. I just told everybody across the board, like, nope, we'll make the drinks with masks and gloves and disinfected, and like we'll make them in big batches and put them into safe containers, and that's how people can have drinks, because it's just not worth it. As much as I love that moment of like being a bartender in front of you and having you see everything I'm doing with my hands, it's just so much safer to do it in a safe, clean environment all at once and then portion out.
For sure. This is the way to go.
This is good though.
And home bartending, y'all.
Home bar, that's the thing. Like I don't know. I feel like I usually am working so much that I never make drinks for myself. And like the past couple months, I've been actually making drinks for myself at home, and that's been really nice. You can take all the time you need, and you can be as particular as you want. It's
experiment.
Experiment. Yes. Not a bad thing.
I encourage it.
Home bartending. I like this Shio drink.
Yes.
It does have like kind of old world taste, but it's also very like light and refreshing.
Yeah, I think this was good. I think this did Shira justice. I adore it. Leave it there.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, let's.
We can't just have Shira. We've got to have Shira's girlfriend, because that's what this is about. Celebrating gay cartoons.
Gay cartoons! Not enough of them. So we're going to do the Capture cocktail next. The discussion had many layers. I remember saying that I thought Malort made sense for Catra.
I still think it does.
It does. It's
in there.
It's impressive. It's not like, you have to know how to work with it to love it. It's the way with Malort. And as you brought to the table, Catra likes sweets.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to base this around a candy element.
Yeah, and I think this is like the idea of this drink has like a lot of layers and stuff. Wow, I just used stuff to describe a thing that I was thinking in my mind, but that's not descriptive at all. Just like the complexity of Catra, I think is going to be really embodied in this drink, and I'm excited. I think it's a very good personality profile in liquid form.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to need bitter.
Which ones do you need? Ango?
Let's do Ango. All right. So for the Catra cocktail, it's a play on a. I mean, it's kind of like an elevated old fashioned. It's sort of a, what am I thinking of? The New Orleans classical fashion variant. Sazerac. Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
I can't believe I got that quickly.
Smart.
I'm going to pat myself in the back for that.
It's like a Sazerac variant. It's a bit of a rock and rye is another cocktail we're kind of pulling from this. So we're kind of combining all those ideas. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Malort rinse on our glass. In the Sazerac, you do an absinthe rinse. We're going to do a Malort rinse. We're going to combine some rye as our base spirit. I've got a cinnamon syrup as our sweetener. We're going to stir the drink with, we've got some black cherry rock candy that we're going to use. And then we're going to garnish it with an orange twist. We talked about this, a grapefruit twist would have been ideal, but you know what? We were running late and I had an orange, so.
Sometimes you got to work with what you got. Oops. I feel like Catra works with what you got.
I think that's fair, right? Like, this is the way it should have been always and forever. I'm right.
There you have it, folks.
I have a lot of feelings about Katra. I really love Katra.
Yeah.
She's such a dysfunctional baby, but I relate to her in so many ways.
I love her. I'm just so glad that she had like an emotional breakthrough.
I agree. And I think she did, like, I don't ever want like the instant. I think sometimes the enemies to lovers trope can be a little toxic, but I think that they made Katra do her due diligence to become a better person, which was necessary. And also with Adora, to a lesser extent. Adora didn't have quite as much to work through, but I feel like it was deserved at the end.
Yeah. It was very good. It was a very satisfying moment.
Yes.
If y'all still not have watched the entirety of the series, we gave you lots of time, but go ahead and watch it because you won't be disappointed, especially if you like animation, if you like fantasy, if you like magic, if you like gay shit. There you go. She-Ra.
To have some gay shit.
Gives you all of it.
Yes.
Gays fighting for justice. The way it should always be.
I just love that it's like the creators wrote the fan art for the series and then went, what if we just did the fanfic? Like, what if we just made the fanfic real? Because that's really what it is. Like the Noelle Stevenson, like one of the head creators on it, like she got outed recently as writing fanfic for her own series on Archive of Our Own, and I love that. That's the creative that I trust. Like, if you wrote gay ass fanfic for your own shit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
All right. So I put bitters in the glass and nothing else. I don't even think I did it in the Malort rinse. I put the bitters in. I still haven't supposed to do the Malort rinse. Oops.
So should we, at this point,
We should do the Malort rinse first.
do the Malort rinse and then we'll just put more bitters in there.
We'll put more bitters in. I got distracted. And what are we going to do, though? Because we got this bitter Malort rinse.
I guess we have to drink it.
Usually you would throw this in the sink. Sometimes I call my mouth the sink. I love them. What was that?
It took a second. Okay,
Well, all right.
that's what Malort does to me. Wow.
Yeah. I feel like, you were the one that got to drink the Malort straight the other day.
I feel like that was pretty close to that. I'm very sensitive to it. So
I think I worked too long with a head bartender from Chicago. This just tastes like resilience.
did you have to take it? Was that like a hazing thing?
Oh yeah, no. There was the only shot he would let me take was Malort for like a year of my life. So now it just tastes like getting through it. Just tastes like survival. I do actually like Malort. All right, so we Malort rinsed our glasses. We got some bitters in there. Per a normal old fashioned, we're gonna do just a little 1/4 ounce of cinnamon syrup. This is just a regular demerara that I infused with cinnamon. Or me. So piece that in there. You
That's
get it.
all right.
That's
I
fine.
get some cinnamon stick.
And then we're gonna do 2 ounces each of Old Overholt rye. Any rye will do. I just really like Old Overholt. I think Old Overholt is the best for your money. For like, it's a cheap bottle of rye. It's classic. We talked about it on our episode about Old Overholt. Like, it's been around forever.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're looking for a rye to drink straight, it's solid. It stands up to it.
It does everything that you want from rye. And I think that there are so many people that are trying to capitalize on the popularity of rye. We've talked about that. Like, it's totally cool to like taste those and try those, but like Old Overholt is just, it's the shit. It does everything you want a rye to do.
Yeah.
And for half the cost of most of the ryes out there. And
There
don't
you
buy
go.
bullet rye because
Don't.
those people are homophobic.
It's facts.
It's facts.
Google.
All right. So we're gonna throw some. You know what? I know we have this size. I'm gonna get us some big cubes. We're gonna
Okay.
stir it over the big cubes with our rock candy. Can you entertain a friend?
Let me entertain you. Hello. Welcome to Liz Alone, the show. Here I am.
Great
And now
job.
Taylor's back.
Great job.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. How were things about me?
It was a little rocky at first, but I think I pulled it off.
Yeah. I think you've grown and you've changed, and we've all discovered more about ourselves. So great job.
Thank you. I love these big cubes.
So you look on Bullet. So here's long story short about Bullet. We're each gonna share. I use this one for this too. Bullet. Basically, there's a daughter who was like part of the Bullet family. That when she came out as gay, they started erasing her from pictures, like some weird, like I don't know, Soviet Union shit. And so that's why a lot of us that are conscientious queer bartenders started boycotting the Bullet brand. There are like counter arguments where they said like, no, she just quit. But I'm gonna believe the queer person who said that her family rejected her for being queer because she keeps saying it.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
I think that's fair.
So I'm gonna stir a little bit with this, but I also want to stir with our
Rock candies.
Now, classically, rock and rye is the thing that you would use. Like, if it was a normal cocktail, you would get like a pre-batch cocktail where you would infuse rye with a lot of like cinnamon and spices and rock candy to add the sweetness. So it's kind of ready to go old-fashioned.
But at the same time, if you pre-batch that and use rock candy, nobody knows. You can't see it. Rock candy is essentially sugar. So, you know, this is more fun to have it in there.
And it also makes your drink change over time. Like, I kind of like it as like, it's a great garnish to begin with. If you are a bartender out there looking for a cool garnish, rock candy makes a great garnish. We're gonna put that orange twist in there because I think it needs the orange oil, or grapefruit oil.
If you got it. If you got a grapefruit and a little maraschino cherry, you can spear it and put it on there.
Yeah. But as far as like, it will over the time, it'll add some sweetness to your drink. It's not going to break down entirely. Like candy sugar takes a while to break down, so it's not going to throw off your palate too much, even if you follow traditional old-fashioned specs. And we chose this like black cherry rock candy because I don't know, it feels like the Fright Zone. It feels very Fright Zone.
So,
That's good.
that is good.
That is delicious.
It's actually it's sweet, but like it's got a lot of depth there too.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. The
But
orange oil definitely.
It needs that.
Yeah.
All right. So that is our I guess this is our Castradora combo. I kind of like two because this one's a little shorter and this one's a little like just kind of the size wise. It's kind of like I am little but I'm angry and I'm strong and I'm spicy. And it's like I'm tall and sparkly and forgiving.
Aw.
That's not how really.
That's not how she talks, but you know that's okay.
I actually like that they are kind of similar. They're both kind of hard heads because so often with like any sort of romantic trope, they have to be like total opposites. But Adora and Catra are actually kind of similar. Like they both kind of don't get it until the end, and I like that because I feel like that's a bit more real.
Yeah, it's like they have like similar personalities, but grew up under different circumstances. Like Adora, because she was like nurtured and kind of coddled, like she is not coddled. I guess coddled isn't, but nurtured. It's like Adora grew up with privilege that Catra did not.
Mm-hmm.
And So they actually both have work to do. But
That's true.
yeah, they're good. They're a good combo.
Just happy to see not see somebody say like, oh, maybe not. I mean, you know, the Legend of Korra gave us like somewhat canon like two female. I wouldn't say lesbians. I think they might be bisexual characters, but like that gave us something that felt like canon and gay. But I like that She-Ra was comfortable being like, no, we're giving you gay. We want to serve you up gay.
And you suspected all this time, and now we are confirming it for you.
Yeah.
These characters are gay for each other.
So now that we've done the drinks, what I'm going to do is move the computer a little closer so we can read these a little easier.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. So I'm squinting. Sorry.
Yes. And I know that you can actually see better than I can with your contacts. I'll make you another one.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
At least the glass didn't break. Yikes. I'm so sorry.
Babe, it's really fine.
Ah!
It's really fine. Oh my God, don't worry
It's the
about
whole one.
It's fine.
Would you like another She-Ra? I'll make you one.
No, there's bubbles. It's fine. I don't need it. It's fine. Hi everybody. We're closer now, so we can interact with you.
Hello.
It's okay.
Can I pour you some bubbles? Would you like some
I
bubbles?
look forward to reasons to mop my floor. It's true. Actually,
Oh.
I'm obsessed.
Do you
with
like
cleaning.
mopping your floor?
I do. It's my happy place. I have a playlist that's called Gay Cleaning Music that I play when I clean my house.
You have to share it.
I mean,
You have to
it's
share
pretty.
the link.
It's not unique. Like it's all it's like Haley Kiyoko and Carly Rae Jepsen and like Lady Gaga. It's just the music that and Tegan and Sarah. It's like the music I put on when I want to dance with a broom, but I also want to make a broom useful. Give me a reason to clean my floor. I'll just take some Prosecco. Just give me some bubbles.
Okay, wonderful.
Give me some band bubbles. I also have this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everything's
no,
sticky
drink
now.
for Jack. That's valid. Jack will not drink alcohol.
No, he won't.
He won't even eat like human food. Like if it's not disgusting meat in a can, it's hard for me to get him to drink water. And this is true. It's like
Face meat shirts. Oh, I'm gonna move your book because it's actually getting everywhere. It's a whole drink.
Are you okay? Is it dripping on you?
It's fine.
Here, hand me the pile, hand
I'm
me the pile.
wearing workout shorts. I'm
Okay,
good.
all right.
Oh, shit.
I
I made a mess. I made a big mess, guys.
Oops.
Well, okay. Wow, I made everything wet and sticky. I'm sorry.
Sometimes things are wet and sticky. Sometimes things are scary and icky, but we all get through them together.
This is good.
We wipe down with the paper towel. I don't have any words after that. That's it. All right.
Yeah, that's a good. Take that to the studio, work
I'll
it
work
out,
on that. All right.
and
I'll work on it.
I think that's the beginning to a hit. It's a hit. I've literally made everything wet and sticky, but wow.
It is okay. All right. So let's make sure that miss any questions from you.
Hopefully you were receptive to what's going on right now and you didn't ask us questions while we were cleaning up this mess that I made.
Fine, don't worry about it. Are you okay?
I'm good.
You're clean.
Yeah, I'm
Paper
good.
towels.
Well, I got this side of the table done,
All right.
but it mostly migrated over here. So this is where the problem area was. But
Well, that's because my apartment is built on a slant. Like like my apartment has the most obscene slant to it.
it's
Like
true.
I can I will put like anything on the floor and it will shift sideways.
Usually when we do like our regular edited videos and we are standing up, we want to like raise the table a little bit so it's a good level, but we have to also level the table. So we like pile books, but like an uneven stack of books on this side gets more books and this side gets less books because it's a little slanty.
Oh no, the entire house is that way. Like, the first time that I ran my dishwasher, and I've never had a dishwasher before. This is the first apartment I've had in my adult life where I've been able to afford a dishwasher. I'm 34. But I thought I could just put regular dishwashing liquid in there. That's not
like dish soap that you clean dishes with in the sink. Yeah.
No, you gotta buy this stuff. So it turns into like suds, like a fucking comedic, like a movie. Suds.
Yeah.
But they all ran out into my door because they went down a slope, and I'm like, wow, my apartment really is sloped because they just the other side of the house.
Well,
anyway.
At least it didn't get everywhere. I guess if your apartment was level, it would just get
No,
everywhere.
I used it as an excuse to mop, which I love. Like I said, I love mopping. I love cleaning. So it was great. Everything's fine.
Wonderful.
I'd say, hey, why not?
Okay.
Well, hey, everybody. All right, so we made these drinks. They are in front of us, on top of us, all over us. Do you have any questions?
Within us. Your apartment's perfect to put a slide in. Yes, Michael.
Yeah,
so.
there's that.
I
remember seeing on your Twitter a while back, restaurant. Oh yeah, I did a taco drink. Yes. What was it was called Tacos Good Out Here. It was actually called the Tacos Good Here, which I didn't love because it was shortening the quote, but I had to argue against people that I work for. And what was it? It was a rum drink with a red bell pepper syrup. That was it was red bell pepper syrup and like a spicy ancho verde liqueur. So it was like a spicy rum. It was rum and cachaça with lime. I believe is what that drink was. It was really good. People really liked it. It was one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And I also just I loved it's kind of the same as we did with Shira. Like I was like, what would taco like? Like I think like something spicy and earthy and also like very balanced. Yeah. Because, like he's a wizard, he's magical. Like I don't know. You gotta have like the elements in place. But
you had a Magnus one too. Because I remember drinking it like when I first started coming to your bar.
No, that was
on the menu.
That was Magnus Scotch. There is a Scotch that's called Magnus. It's actually right over there. That's what's in the crystal container.
Oh my!
I have so Highland Park when they decided to rebrand themselves, they made their flagship Scotch called Magnus, and all Viking Fury. It's called Magnus. If you're a fan of the Adventure Zone, it's not that expensive of a bottle of Scotch, and it's really good. And it's called Magnus. I bought it for Travis repeatedly for holidays. It's like, this is you now. This is what you're about to get back. But it's very good. All right. So there's that. Any questions?
Does anybody have questions? Who wants to play Hungry Hippos a Taste? Ha ha ha! Because you could cheat because of the slant. That's true. Should we? A Magnus for Insider. That's cute.
Well, I would say I do think cute. If I had to pick, I don't know. I mean, I love the Adventure Zone, and I don't think I would choose single malt Scotch for Magnus, even though there is one named after him. I think a cider cocktail is a little bit more appropriate because he's a strong boy, but he's a soft boy. So I actually think Scotch and cider would make a lot of sense. I think that's very smart of you, Joseph Whitaker. Ooh, Burnside Brewing there in Portland. That's cool.
That is cool.
What kind of beers do you make? Not you. I don't know if that's yours. Maybe it's yours.
Do you know what kind of beers I make? And the silent Russian. Cute. Rustic hospitality. Yeah.
Can we talk, how good was that cider place we went to in Salem?
Oh my God.
What is that place called? Oh, I have the...
Deacon Giles. No. That was the gin place. Deacon Giles is the gin distillery. in Salem.
Wait, is that it? Is that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Far from the Tree.
Far from the Tree.
Far from the Tree. I have there.
That was amazing. We went back. So when we took a trip to Salem, we actually we tried a lot of different places, but we ended up going back to a couple places more than once. So Far from the Tree, we went back a few times, and they had screenings. They had movie screenings, so that was cool. And we tried to, I guess we only ended up going to Deacon Giles once. We tried to go once, and it was like super rainy and like just didn't work out.
Gin distillery.
Yes.
But we went to the cider place.
Yeah, we went to, Far from the Tree, we went to a few times. And then Deacon Giles we went to, and I feel like if we had had more time, that was the last day we were there. If we had had more time, we would have gone back. And then we went to Gulu Cafe a lot.
We just lived at Gulu.
It was great. They had Bekarovka.
No, I don't know. I mean, we should have been better at documenting our time in Salem, because I think we actually did a pretty good job of like going to distilleries and bars. And
We did go
culture.
around, yeah.
But like when we got there, Liz was like, I want to go to this place called Gulu Gulu. Like that's fine. Like a Cafe Gulu. Like that's fine. Okay, it's the best place. I'm like, okay, fine. I want to go everywhere else. And then it ended up literally being the best place. Like it was the place we spent all of our time in Salem. And I mean, one of my favorite weird offhand spirits is Bekarovka. It's always at my bar. It's literally always in my house. And they had it with coffee, and it was like, because it made sense with like their identity as a bar, but like,
yeah, because they were Czechoslovakian.
It's a Polish? No, Czech. Okay. Czech,
yeah,
Czech.
they were a Czech bar, and actually I had been there once before on the one time that I had been to Salem, but I had just gone to brunch there. I had no idea that it was Czech. I just knew because this place is like the theme is that I guess the owner has multiple Boston Terriers. So the theme is like Boston Terriers, and they do cartoons of the Boston Terriers in various outfits and shit like that. And I had no idea that it was actually like a Czech place. But I did buy a mug from there, and it's still my favorite mug. But yeah, I'm glad that we went back so many times when we were there, because I had no idea. I didn't know about Bekarovka, but I loved that with coffee. That was amazing.
I don't know. I would love to do like an episode about this, because I don't know a lot about this. I know like the symbol is kind of meaningful, actually. There's a weird alchemist symbol that's on the label. I only know that from a friend that was like, that bottle you like. I was like, oh, what? But Bekarovka is a spice liqueur that is Czechoslovakian in origin and is really delicious, and it's great for your fall cocktails. But moreover, I think our Salem visit we went to a lot of cool distilleries and wineries and things, but that was the best. Like
we spent Halloween there. They had a Halloween party. That was fun.
We went to Salem for Halloween because we thought it was a great idea, and
it was. We had fun. We did go cool places, but there are, to be honest, yeah. Okay, the face that they're making, I'm going to explain, because a lot of the things that we went because we were like, ooh, Salem, Halloween, you could go any time of year and see the same shit, and like, it's always there because it's Salem, and maybe it won't be as overpriced. But also, yeah, because like the museums, just know that the museums are wax figures. That's what they are. Like the tours in the museums, it's wax figures and recordings, and it's like interesting, but like just know that that's what it is. Except for the Pirate Museum was fucking cool.
No, and look, I think that
because it was ridiculous.
Salem is beautiful.
Yes,
Salem is beautiful. We stayed at Marblehead, which is gorgeous. So it's gorgeous. Like I will not discredit that. I do think that anything that you're going there for, like the witchy stuff, is there. The good stuff is there year round.
Yeah.
And the stuff that you pay too much for is there specifically around Halloween. So I'm not mad that we went there around Halloween.
No,
I'm glad
not at
I
all.
always wanted to do that. That was
Me
something
too.
I wanted to do. But what I learned is like, you know, like the thing about Salem that's funny is that it's largely a result of not real witches being accused of witchcraft. Like real like, witchcraft exists. I respect other people's religions. Like that's cool. But like the thing about Salem is like it's largely just people that were accused that they didn't have powers for, that like were like that's what they have. Like
Yeah. And then in the 70s, who is it? Lori Kramer?
oh yeah, that came there and like made
I might be messing up on the name, but there was a psychic and a witch that came to Salem in the 70s and like started a witch culture there. So there are witches there now. And also the ghost tours are cool. The ghost tour we went on was cool.
It's super cool. Like
Yeah.
I don't like I'm not saying I have no ground to stand on to say like, no, it's not witches. It is. I think there are a lot of witches there. There are a lot of witches that sit there because of the history. There are real witches there, and I respect and believe and support witchcraft. I think it's fucking cool.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome. But I do think that the focus on tourism that happens there is not in line with what people really want for the neighborhood. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's better to go at an off-season time and enjoy the fact that it's become a home to a lot of different studies of witchcraft. It's become a home to that.
Yeah.
So you're not missing out on anything in Salem by going in any other month but October. In fact, you're probably having a better experience, and you're probably having a more authentic experience, and you're probably supporting people that are not just taking advantage of you as a tourist dollar, but actually believe in what they're doing.
That's
So
fair.
that's how I feel.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm
I
so glad we did it. It was so really cool.
We had I will say, of all the museum tours that we took, the Pirate Museum was my favorite because we had a really cool guide.
He was very good.
He just constantly made puns. They were bad, but his delivery was good. He was good. I just want someone to make a movie of the tour guide that we had. His name was Patrick.
You remember his name?
His name was
Patrick.
Patrick.
He was very good.
He was very good. I realize now we haven't been looking at any questions because we've just been talking about our Salem trip.
I've been looking at them. I don't think there's
okay. Good.
Too many.
That's fine.
What does Bekarovka taste like? It tastes it. You know what? Yeah, do it.
I'm not gonna swig it. I'm gonna pour it in something because I realized that I loved it in drinks that we had there, and I don't actually know what it tastes like on its own. Oh, you're gonna take some Malort while I taste the Bekarovka. It's a lot of cooking spices.
It's very spiced. It's not sweet, right? It's very just like
it's a little bit sweet, but in the way that like I taste like cinnamon and nutmeg. Like a lot of baking spices.
Yeah. And that's why it's great because it actually I love it because it doesn't have sweetness, but it does have the spices. So you can make a really cool syrup with that and add that as your kind of modifier, and it adds a spice without having to add sweet. Bekarovka is a great ingredient.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the alcohol you want to try the most that you haven't yet? I feel like you've asked that before, Michael, or maybe somebody else has asked it, that I haven't tried yet. I feel like there must be a lot of alcohols of the world that I haven't tried.
I don't know.
I haven't tried Pachuga. I'm curious to know what that tastes like.
I have tried Pachuga, and I love Pachuga. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would be stupid of me to say I don't know because there are so many things out there that I just have not been exposed to. Like I don't know. I would love to try like the snake venom like liqueurs, like the snake wine and like the the things that come from like history and like cultures that I'm not a part of. I think that would expand my knowledge to have those things. Even if it's not a matter of palate or taste. I think that for me, just my favorite thing about alcohol and like investigating it is that I think it's a cultural touchstone. It's a way we connect. And I would love to have those spirits that connect me to cultures that maybe I don't understand. So the ways in those are weird, I guess I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I just wish I had that opportunity. I don't know.
Well, someday when we can travel again. Yeah.
All right. What do we got? What would
What
Grimmy drink?
would
would Grimmy drink? Oh, Grimmy was my my tiefling. Can somebody like okay? So I say tiefling, and I've been playing D&D since I was 16. Am I wrong in saying tiefling? 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 Am I supposed to say tiefling? Somebody help. Somebody help. I thought it was tiefling. Anyway, so what would Grimmy drink? Grimmy is my tiefling that I invented for our D&D campaign on Stilba. And
Okay, cool. Got it.
Right, thank you, Lauren. Tiefling, right? It's tea, like a cup of tea. But I'm an infernal demon. Thank you. That's what it is. So I think my infernal demon, my tea. It's okay. Liz is just so excited to be back on air with me that they cannot compose their digits.
I can't hold on to things today. Okay, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Nobody even saw that. It's fine.
They definitely saw it.
You what? Have some more prosecco. It's right there. Just fucking pour yourself that.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Liz, it's fine. It's my floor. It's
I've
fine.
made such a mess. Anyway, tiefling.
You're wonderful and loved. Everybody loves you. Shh. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you.
So
You're so. I have antibodies.
You have antibodies. You're fine.
Anyway, yes. My tiefling would drink. Honestly, they were they them. I think I specified that in the episode. I don't know. I don't know if I got that far with it. It was a one-off. They would definitely drink cheap Jamaican rum, like high octane Jamaican rum. That's
cute.
what
Cute.
they drink. Okay, just letting you know.
Like would that be like a Mount Gay?
No. The bottle is literally Rain Nephew. Where is it?
Oh, that one. This. Yeah. Oh shit. High octane means overproof. Fucking.
This is Grimmy's alcohol of choice. Rain Nephew.
Damn.
You can set it on fire if you need.
You could. It would be on fire. Is what would happen. Just want to let you know before you waste some overproof rum. It would be on fire. And you probably wouldn't be able to drink it.
Nope.
Because it would be on fire. Ah ha 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 ha. This shit. Wow. Do we have some more questions? Tiefling. Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool.
Listen, guys, it is what it is. I'm Butterfingers today. I've had actually, before I ever started drinking today, I had a really hard time holding on to things. So.
Oh, that's a great question. Have you made alcohol yourself at any point? And also the strawberry rhubarb question we'll come back to. So I have been party to making alcohol, not fully myself because I've always been afraid of that.
About it exploding?
Yeah, I made cider with a friend. He was kind of in charge of it, and I just was like doing some herbs based on his questioning, and it exploded and it wasn't good. I would actually be down to make something, but
he put herbs in it, and that's why it exploded.
No, it exploded because he let it sit too long. Not the herbs.
Okay.
But I also think, like home distilling is great. I think it's totally okay for you to do with beer, with wine. Like, there's a lot you can trust yourself with, but like, there's also a lot of dangerous when you're entering the world of distilling, where you're like taking alcohol and concentrating it. That's dangerous and that gets scary. So I don't know. Maybe just stick to like making your own microbrews, making your own fruit wines.
Yeah, that's where I would start. I'm afraid of things exploding also.
Yeah.
I'm very afraid of things exploding. I think we're out.
Well, how do you make? Okay. Oh, I need cocktails with strawberry rhubarb too. I
feel like, yeah, that would be good.
Strawberry is okay, and rhubarb is a bitch.
But I feel like when we made the pie cocktail, the pie was strawberry rhubarb pie.
No, that was an apple pie.
Oh, damn. Maybe I was just craving strawberry rhubarb pie.
The pie that we put in a drink, that was apple pie.
That was apple pie. Strawberry rhubarb pie is really good, though.
I love strawberry rhubarb. I think that the problem is that rhubarb is a bitch to work with, and so are strawberries. And
really?
So
even like making a syrup with it?
No, the thing is, like, if you love a flavor, what you should do is take it, like, break it down into like a liquid form and fortify it with like equal proof alcohol and save it. Use it as liqueur that way, and then you can keep it. But
okay, like that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
but like working with it as like a syrup or preserves is not really the gig.
No, I mean, strawberries have a limited time period that they're good at, and we all use them in drinks endlessly. But you can make them like last. So I don't know.
Okay.
I
think you use them fresh.
You can, as long as they are fresh.
Okay.
But
cool. That sounds good.
Yeah, and I mean, rhubarb is kind of specific because it gets bad really bad. It starts out bad, it goes bad. Like, rhubarb is a very specific like flavor. I will also say this, as somebody that's from the South and has been haunted by the flavor of rhubarb.
Oh no!
There are a lot of liqueurs that give you a good, like Ramazzotti has a good rhubarb flavor. There are a lot of like red leaning, like bright, citrusy aperitifs, like Italian aperitifs that have that rhubarb flavor to them without having the nobody wants to break down rhubarb. Rhubarb sucks to break down. So if I were you, if you really love the flavor of rhubarb, I would like look into some like Santes, some Aperols, some like aperitifs, like bright red, like boozes that I think have that flavor for you, where you don't have to deal with actual rhubarb.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Especially, I mean, I'm sure you have that experience, especially because you're used to making it for a large amount of people, and like being able to keep the ingredients is a problem. Like, that's something that would come up very quickly. Maybe if you're making it for yourself, you'd be able to use the ingredients that you made in a better like amount of time. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, want it in a liqueur so it will last. Cool. Yeah. I didn't know that about rhubarb. I had no idea it spoils so easily.
It does. It doesn't last that long. Like, rhubarb is great, but it has a very temperamental growing period.
That's important.
Right. So somebody asked about Carolina Reapers. Is there any place for them in cocktails? Like, anytime you do spice, like, I don't know, like I've had to learn this because I make batch cocktails a lot for my bar. Oh, thank you.
Woo! Don't fucking trust me.
It's fine.
Damn it. Fuck.
But the thing about spices is like, look, it's a component, it's a flavor element to cocktails. It's not the point. And if your point of a drink is to make somebody uncomfortable with the heat, then you did your drink wrong. So I think whatever your spice is, you have to learn to control it. And some are harder. I mean, I do cocktails all the time. Like spicy cocktails sell the most for me. So I'm always engaged with how spice sells. But what I've learned is like ghost peppers or like Jamaican hot peppers, like Holland peppers, like those things make something that's so hot that I have so much trouble dialing it back that you get none of the vegetable quality, you get none of the like nice earthy quality that peppers give you, you just get the heat. So my favorite kind of pepper is a pepper that gives me some vegetable quality and some heat. And for me, like that's like habaneros, Thai spice, like Thai chilies, jalapenos can do that. So I don't know. I always like I love spice, but I want a pepper that does multiple things. I want a pepper that provides a vegetable element and an earthy element and a heat. And there are a lot of peppers out there that don't do that.
Right. Because even like, and especially the hot ones, a little goes a long way. I think one time we tried to infuse a habanero syrup and we put
that was a Holland.
Oh, that was the Jamaican pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, we were looking for habanero, but we got a Jamaican pepper by accident because it wasn't expressly marked. And
it almost made us lose our eyeballs. It made my kitchen so hot. Like I cooked it and I was like cooking down like there were Holland peppers, Jamaican peppers,
and we used so little too.
Like one.
So we used like half of one.
It was like fucking napalm in my kitchen.
Wow. Yeah, it was a lot. It was
not even the Scotch, but like Scotch. Like I don't know. Like maybe no.
I've never.
I guess it is. I think that is a Scotch bonnet though. Like Jamaican hot pepper. I think that's the same name.
It's the same pepper.
Yeah.
Might be. Yeah. That checks. That would make sense.
We were dying. It was like everybody's eyes were on fire. We could not breathe.
I don't even remember how we managed to dilute it enough.
I diluted it by like 3. Like I made the same syrup over and over again with that same thing and like just kept diluting it. And it was just, it burned my eyeballs. It burned everything.
It burned everything. The whole kitchen was burning.
On fire. On fire. Just on fire. Yeah, that was not great. I didn't love that.
Yeah, I mean, I love spice. I do love spice, but too much is just overwhelming and you won't get any of the flavor from it, which you want. Yeah, exactly. You want the vegetable flavor and other flavors. It could be.
Hey, Candy.
I was afraid to chomp on this, but then I just saw you chomp on it. I
didn't chomp on it. It just fell apart.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You bit on it.
All right. I did. I don't know. God, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure because wherever we got the peppers from, they actually weren't marked at all, and they looked like habaneros, and that's why we picked them up because we were just trying to use habaneros. But when we realized how hot it was and that it was disproportionately hot to the amount that we had used, we looked it up and saw that they could be Jamaican Holland peppers. And I think that Scotch bonnet might be either another name for that or closely related to it. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But in any case, they were fucking hot. Okay? They were hot.
There was a lot of heat there. We got through that.
Oh, mine fell apart.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna mop your floor.
It's fine. So we've gotten through these drinks. We are pro gay Shira. We let's see, come on, talk to us now. Like, let us know how you feel. If you want to talk about any it's about 9:45 right now. We're gonna head off soon, but anybody that wants to talk to us about some shit, Shira shit, or
Shira
drink shit,
or us shit. How did we meet? We met at actually a was it a Mim show at King's Theater?
That is where we met, but I first saw you when you played Lady Gaga for Travis and Teresa's wedding, and you were wearing. Let me give you my beautiful memory of the first time I saw Liz. Liz was wearing a turquoise dress.
Yeah, that was her colors.
Yeah, you were in a turquoise dress, and you had silver combat boots.
They were gold.
They're gold. Okay,
they were like gold or
shiny
like bronze. Yeah.
And you played You and I on the guitar, and I thought that bitch is cool.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, she's so fucking cool. Like
I didn't know you saw me.
No, I saw you play at their wedding, and I was like, that person is so fucking cool. And I mean, we're like never thinking I would know you, like whatever. I didn't even know if you lived in New York. I didn't know anything. I was like, that's a cool person. So that was my first encounter with you.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Why didn't you come say hi? There was a whole wedding. Actually, Teresa and Travis's wedding was cool because they had it at the No Theater in Cincinnati. I'm sure they've shared this, so I don't feel weird about sharing it. They had it at the No Theater in Cincinnati, and we did a changeover as the wedding party. Like, we had the wedding upstairs, and then sent the guests down to the lobby, and because it was a theater, so we sent the guests down to the lobby, and then the wedding party changed over the wedding setup into like a reception setup. So it was really fun and cool, and like I'm very excited and proud of how involved they are in the local theater scene too. But I had no idea, so they didn't talk to me then, so I didn't know that they knew me or they had seen me. I didn't know that you were there. We hadn't talked yet.
Well, I mean, I grew up Travis was like, we grew up together. Like I grew up with the McElroy, so it was like very much like
right.
And I
they
really
were on
even
the McElroy side, and I was on my sister's side. I only knew Travis. I didn't even know Justin that well or anyone.
Well, I remember, like, honestly, like, I was at the point where it's like, I always dreaded like formal events because I felt like no matter how like agender or comfortable I could be in my like normal presentation, like formal events you have to be like female, and like I that was really a hard thing for me because I like wore a dress and I was like people like compliment me, like, oh, you look beautiful, and I was like, I hate this. I hate everything about this. I hate everything that's happening. So that it was like also, but it was like Travis, like I love Travis, I love Teresa, like fucking your family is amazing, like they're amazing people. So I was like, I'm so happy for the people that are here, and I just don't want it to be about me, and I don't want it to be like, I want to wear a suit because I'm real. Like I just want them to have a good time.
Man, you should have worn a suit, because if you wore a suit, I'd been like, that person is fucking cool, and I would have spotted it.
Like,
but
we
also,
love our family the same.
We love our family. And I wore a dress, and I didn't really like that dress, but that's no shame.
No, but I remember you played. You're the one you played Lady Gaga's like.
Yeah. I played You and I.
And
that was their wedding request.
Looking at you playing it, and like, that person is fucking amazing. Like I was in the fucking audience. This is
Shit.
years before we ever talked. Years before we ever talked. And I was like,
What?
fuck that bitch. I remember my mom being like, oh yeah, that's the like sister that like does her own thing and like, you know, no one really knows what to think. And I was like, oh, okay. So, okay.
Cool.
That's a sister that does her own thing. Okay, cool. So I should be friends with her.
Yes. No. Oh man, shit. Because I think I was already in New York at that time. Shit. Well, we're friends now. That's all that matters. But the first time that we actually hung out was the brothers played a show at the King's Theater in Brooklyn, and I came and hung out backstage. And you did Still Buff.
Yeah.
So Tay
Oh
was there.
yeah, I remember that. We almost lived together. Yeah.
No, yeah, we did leave.
We did.
together.
Oh, we went to Stewart's bar. Yeah,
we did. So we actually hung out that night. We because I remember like being in a convo with Lynn Manuel Miranda, and I was still like just like starstruck at the time. So like I was just like, Lynn Manuel Miranda's here. And but it made me feel better that you were there. And then your mom, actually Mary, was like, you guys are going towards the same place. You should go to the Hinterlands. So we went to the Hinterlands together.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like crowded because everyone thought that the brothers were going to be there. So
well, I remember, but that's like
yeah.
I showed up there and I was not.
We
not
walked
myself.
there together.
We did, but like I needed to leave, and like I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was a weird like. I mean, you know, whenever I feel like because at that time, this is gonna get personal, but at that time I didn't actually acknowledge that I was queer. So I was just like, boys are so fucking rude, and like because like there were like guys coming up to us and trying to talk to us, so I was like what do they think they're doing? Like it's like fucking rude, whatever. Like, are you fucking kidding? But I wasn't even like being like I'm literally not interested in boys. So but like we hung out at the Hinterlands, and then that was like we were like we should hang out some more, and then we just connected like a few weeks, like texting and like hanging out a little bit, because that was back when you were at your old apartment.
Oh yeah, that fucking place.
Yeah, so that's how we met.
Oh yeah, and I honestly think like Liz was one of the first people in my life here on like being able to be out and like whatever, but was also one of those first people that gave me that venue to be like, oh wait, I think we would get on better if I was more out to you. Like sometimes it's really great to have people like, I like you because I see you and I know you're not like seeing yourself, but like I see you.
Yeah,
and, like,
no. Like that was definitely because at the time, like for me at least, I had like a few really pivotal friends that like, and like including you, that like because we were able to talk about the concept of queerness, I was able to like be like, I'm definitely queer. Hello, it's Pride Month. We're talking about queerness. But yeah, no, like I was talking to like another close friend of mine, and also to you, and a good answer for that.
Wait, okay.
Ooh, are you okay?
I'm okay. Are we back?
Are we back? Hello.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. I don't know why, like, everything has been fine, and the first time we try to record together, it's just bullshit.
It's okay. Things are happening. Y'all get it.
Okay, people are leaving anyway, so.
Okay, well, that's okay. We're just gonna like wrap up and all that. To the question about like people like asking about grooms, like I feel like for wedding parties, it's really nice to just like give people a palette. We're back. Yes, we're back. If you give people like, and actually that is what Teresa did, just like gave her bridesmaids a palette to work with, like basically like if you got like paint swatches from Lowe's or whatever, and like they're all in the same palette, like was like get an outfit that is this color. And yeah, I think that's a really good way to do it, because then people can pick something that is nice for their shape, is nice for like what they're comfortable wearing, for sure. That's a solution. That's one solution. Just give people a paint swab. Sure. Like give people a paint palette that's like all in the same kind of theme, you know, and then they can pick like tones or whatever that go with that. And then you don't have like 6 people in the same outfit, which is weird.
That would be very weird.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, they said back.
Maybe they don't know they're back. Oh, no.
Oh, man. I'm not sure. The next time we are sure.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yes, we're here. We're here. Oh, it's like very behind, but that's okay. Let's continue, because it feels like that is what we're seeing right now on YouTube is very behind. So I just want to just keep going, because like, you know.
Okay, well, let's round this out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right.
So,
thank you all for sticking with us. I know that we're still trying to figure out all this shit. So thank you so much for sticking with us.
This is technology, like, and also it's Mercury retrograde right now. Fair saying, it's Mercury retrograde.
I don't know what that means. I'm a Capricorn. I'm very dubious.
That means that technology is not really working right now. Communication is not really working right now. That's what Mercury retrograde means.
Okay. Well, to those of you that are there watching, I guess give us your last opinions, give us your thoughts. Otherwise, we're going to sign off here soon. But yes, on January 13th. Yes, that's my birthday. I am.
Yes, stupid Mercury.
I think like Elaine from Seinfeld has my same birthday.
Ooh, that's cool. I don't know any celebrities that had my birthday.
I don't love like being a Capricorn, because people always say like, "Oh, that means you're like business and shit." And I'm like, no, I think I'm more than that, but nobody cares.
Oh, absolutely, you are. You definitely are, and you know, because your sun sign is one thing, and then like the rest of your chart is another thing. But Capricorn, it's not just business. It's just like, I want to get my shit together. Like, that's like the main prerogative, basically. Like, I want to have it together. I want to get my money right. I want to get my life organized. That's really Capricorn, is like organization, and like things need to be in a way that we can direct it.
This is me.
Yes.
This is me.
But
this is me.
yes. But also because you know, that's just your sun sign. That's not
my moon sign is all Pisces. I'm everything else Pisces.
Yeah, you got a lot of water in there too. So like, you know.
I am just a hard exterior surrounded by violent waves.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't care. I mean, like, who are you guys?
What's it? Mercury retrograde, Twinsies. Oh. Okay. Oh. Dang. Yeah, Capricorns are great. I love Capricorns. My best friend from high school is Capricorn.
No,
one of my best
Capricorns.
friends. Are you kidding? No, Cancers love Capricorns. Cancers and Capricorns are sister signs.
I feel like as much as Scorpio gets like called out on being like overly sexual and violent, like Capricorn gets called out on being like boring and like meaning nothing. I'm like, can we just not?
I do not know any Capricorns like that. One of my dearest friends is a Capricorn. Well, no, not. Many of my high school best friend was a Capricorn. Another really, really dear friend from New York is a Capricorn. You're a Capricorn. I fuck with Capricorns. I'm cool with Capricorns. I love Capricorns. We get along. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Bud.
Yeah. No, it not bud. That's it. Cancers and Capricorns get along. That's a thing. That is actually a thing.
I like that.
Because we're sister signs.
Right.
We're sister signs. We're opposite signs.
Well, then we get along.
Yeah. Well, we do. We do. Look at us. We do.
Yeah. All right. So if anybody has any more questions, what we're gonna do is relax.
Yeah.
And like just do our thing. So if you have any questions for us, like hit us up now. And if not, then we're gonna go. Right?
Yeah. I think maybe like 3 more minutes.
3 more minutes.
3
Thank you
more
so much
minutes.
for coming. Thank you so much for hanging out. Luckily, because of this, we can do our live streams together, right?
And that's great. That's so
We're
good.
gonna keep getting texted regularly because that's the right thing to do.
Yes.
But hopefully, we can also guarantee that we're safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, now's the time. If not, we're gonna sign off here in about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. We've been at it for a bit. We made the drinks. We answered some questions.
Thank you all. You all are lovely. Thank you all for your thank yous.
Of course, you hit a glass and you don't knock it over. Blessed. This one is blessed.
I mean,
I literally knocked over every glass I touched tonight.
Oh, how much did you raise in bourbon mixes? I raised about $3,000 in bourbon mixes.
Fuck yes.
I am happy. I spent 3 days where I didn't sleep. I did it. I did do a lot of burps. But it's like, it was for a good reason. So, yay.
Yes. Yes.
And also,
And they're so cute.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I did it because I felt it was the right thing I could do. And I've also felt ashamed because I've got to deal with I've been on the front lines of protesting for a couple days now, and a couple weeks now, and I want to find a way to use myself best. And I don't honestly feel like I'm best. I get real nervous and I get real freaked out.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do what I can do with what I can do.
And that is very important, to recognize your own strengths and where you're best needed. And that is so important, because not everybody needs to be on the front lines, but everybody can do something very important.
No, absolutely. Like, we can all do our best. Just do your fucking best. I believe in you. All right, where are we at?
Well, I don't think we have any more questions yet.
All right, so we're gonna go, right? You guys are good?
That's it. Well, it's been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful hanging out with y'all. And we'll be back next week. So please do get on our Patreon. this month, we are donating all of our proceeds to the Ochre Project. If the Ochre Project lets us know that they have they're at capacity for donations, we will donate to another cause, but we are donating to help the Black trans community this month for Pride Month, because that is our duty and that is the best use of our money. So if you want to donate to that cause, you can go to, if you want to donate directly, you can go to www.theochreproject.com, and you can always up your donation for us for the Patreon, because this month those donations are going to go directly to them.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it. But thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and
it was
we love
nice
you.
to have you all here, and hopefully, thank you all for being here. I know these are weird times, and we're just getting through it. So
yeah,
thank you. Thank you
so much. Thanks, guys.
All right.
We get to the Zoom, and then we end it.